Hey everyone, I just want to share a deck with you now that High Evolutionary has finally dropped in the shop in Marvel Snap. This is a deck I made, I call it High and Mighty, and it's going for the negative power type of playstyle. And honestly, it's been doing really well. We've gone up 14 cubes with about 22 games, and it has a 64-ish, 63, 64-ish win rate. Obviously, it's new. I played it right when it came out, so those numbers could change quite a bit. But honestly, this deck did really well against other high evolutionary mirror matches, mainly because of the one secret tech card here, Rogue. Rogue is absolutely huge for those mirror matchups. I did not find many decks at all that were running Rogue. Actually, none, I don't think, in all the games I played. But I do really think that Rogue is going to make a huge appearance now. That people are probably going to find out she is absolutely busted when you're playing against other decks that are using a negative kind of base or shell. But basically, we have those cards that you can see on the screen. My strategy was pretty much to get out as much negative power as soon as possible before turn 5. If I was playing against a mirror match, I will try to drop my Luke Cage before turn 5. That way, if they have the Abomination in their hand, they're not going to get it for very cheap. Most of the time, it does take a few turns to ramp up. You can drop it really early sometimes if you get the Hazmat play out. Or even if the other opponent has something big like their Thing, or they have a Wong and Thing, it could get really, really, really devastating. But basically, you want to drop your Luke Cage out before turn 5, usually turn 4, and you'll notice that other people are going to do the same thing just because they don't want you to get your Abomination discounted. But the nice thing about that is that since a lot of times they're going to be dropping the Luke Cage out on turn 5, you can Rogue on turn 6 very, very easily. You can also hit other things like the Hulk if they're going to play that. Now, obviously, other people who are not playing High Evolutionary will be playing Luke Cage as well, just because he's rampant right now. But like I said, most people are going to want to play Luke Cage before turn 5, just because the Abomination play on turn 5 and turn 6 can be huge point swings. So having that Rogue in your back pocket is super strong. The other thing, too, is the reason why I like her over Enchantress. It's because of the fact that it is 3 power. Now, you do lose 3 energy, but you lose 4 power. However, you're taking away that ongoing effect. So not only do you have it on your side, you don't have to play your Luke Cage if you can steal it earlier. So now, instead of being 3 energy for 1 power, you're pretty much spending 3 energy for, yes, 1 power, but you're also getting a Luke Cage. So you don't have to spend the 2 energy to drop your own Luke Cage, and you could also end up investing that energy into something else. And the other thing, too, is the fact that when you play Luke Cage, a lot of times the other person will want to play Luke Cage on the same side as yours, on the same lane. And the reason for that is because if you were to Enchantress it, you're going to hit your own Luke Cage as well. So the nice thing about having Luke Cage, if they mirror the Luke Cage, you can also just Rogue. But they usually don't see it coming because, like I said, if you drop Enchantress, you're going to destroy your own Luke Cage. So it's super nice to be able to have a mirrored Luke Cage on the other side, or a mirrored ongoing, and hit the Rogue instead of the Enchantress. But that's been my experience with the deck so far. Like I said, probably going to change a lot. Everything's evolving, but no pun intended. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the games, and try out this deck and see if you like it for yourself. Yeah, if I had Luke Cage, man, that'd been really good. Dang. Yeah, it was a close game. I think we had a really good chance of winning, but we just unfortunately had a pretty bad draw too to begin with. Seems like everyone's playing the unspent energy version of High Evo. I think it's because Luke Cage doesn't do well against that, is why. Ooh, I think we Iron Lad here. It should be pretty strong. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Thing is always strong here. We could even Wasp. This will do the... I don't think we Wasp is pretty good, actually. But the problem is we have to play in the Atlantis. So I think we Luke Cage. I mean, we'll have to see what they do. I think this is... Because this will make this a lot cheaper if I do this. For turn 5, right? Yeah, he's going to Luke Cage perfect. This is perfect for us. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does work. Okay. Unfortunately, though, again, just not enough minus power. But this could be good. I think we might win this. Oh, they might just play here. Maybe I should play Hazmat here, huh? Yeah, I effed up. Ooh, the Enchantress. What a play. Nice play. Yeah. But this could win. This could win. Nice. It still works out. Nice. Let's go. Huge, man. That's true. I still have the rogue. You're right. Just... Once your opponent plays Luke Cage against a negative version of High Evolutionary, you just lose. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying, like, you need to take it away from them. So you need to either Enchantress or you need to Rogue. And the thing about Enchantress is that she's 4 cost, and I don't think you're gonna have enough power usually to play a 4 cost. Whereas Rogue is like, you know, 1 cheaper, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's not bad, you know? This is actually really good, I think. Iron Lad is always nice. We have so many different things we could do here. So I think we Iron Lad. Thing is just worthless right now. Until they start playing. We have A-Bomb, okay. So they know we have A-Bomb. This did nothing, unfortunately. We have Prio. I think we just Wong. Now, if they're smart, you play Luke Cage to stop the A-Bomb. Okay, this is not a good spot to put it, but that's fine. Yep, there's a Luke Cage. Okay. They Luke Cage Hazmat. What we're going to do here is we're going to pretend like... We're going to pretend like... We're going to pretend like we don't see that, you know what I mean? Or we're going to pretend like we can't do much against that. But by doing this, it's kind of like telling that, like, we have a trick. Now, do we... I think... Let's see. Next turn, I'm going to have all of these. I think we do... We do this. No, maybe we just play A-Bomb. I'm trying to think. Because now we need to play one of these. I think we just... Oh, man. I think we have to Rogue now, guys. I think we have to Rogue now. To play A-Bomb next turn, right? Yeah. Now we have A-Bomb for cheap, and we have Thing. Now, it's possible they also have some trick to play this, but this should just win here, I think. And they have to play here to win. So I think we have a pretty good chance of winning this game. They could Rogue as well. They Rogue our Rogue. Or sorry, yeah. If they Rogue our Rogue, it's unfortunate, but we still get our power out, which is the main thing, right? And they didn't really do much. I guess they did do Thing and Hazmat. So let's see what happens here. Nice. I think we're gonna get a lot of people who are gonna copy our rogue play, honestly. Like, every single person is gonna be playing Luke Cage, right? So I think rogue is just far better than Enchantress ever can be. Because not only do we need to play Enchantress to get rid of the Luke Cage, by playing our rogue onto their Luke Cage, we don't have to play our Luke Cage. So technically, it's like getting 5 energy, right, for 3. Now, we don't get good power, but that's really not what it's about, right? I think we always just Iron Lad here and just try to copy something. Now, this is telling as well in the sense that, you know, we could potentially... I think we'll play our Luke Cage out. It's fine. Oh, so they know we have Rogue now, which is very unfortunate. We just literally took away our main secret. That's fine, though. We have Wong Hazmat. I think that's very strong. We play nothing here. In hopes that it doesn't hit anything crazy. Okay. Interesting. Now, the issue here is that I think they probably have a Luke Cage if they played Wasp. Or they have a way of getting rid of this, which I think is probably going to be... Oh, I think we do this. We make the Spider-Man really cheap. Zabu, okay. Can we just play High Evo here? I'm thinking they play Enchantress. Is most likely their play. If they play Enchantress... Oh, he just runs, okay. What do you guys think? Is this a good deck? I think this is a pretty good deck that we made right away. I think this is always a strong play here. I think we also Wong Hazmat into Dark Dimension. Though it does hurt my A-Bomb if we don't draw it. So if we draw A-Bomb, we don't, but... We get the High Evo, which does nothing. So they know we have a High Evo. I think we put Wong here. I think we Wong Hazmat. Unfortunately, though, if we get A-Bomb pulled, it's just not going to help us by doing this play. We also need our Luke Cage, then. This could actually be Luke Cage himself. I think we do this. And I think we even Wasp here. If this is Luke Cage himself, I think we Rogue here. Okay. We get unfortunately the Rogue comes out, so it's now the what is it called? The goose is out of the bag. It's we probably lose this game. This is definitely a Luke Cage. I was gonna Rogue here. I think I misplayed by playing I don't know, like I think you always need to get your cards out because Ground Potential will always try to screw you over. Yeah, we definitely lose this game. This is a Luke Cage in the making on the left side. Or in the middle, I think. It's not though. Okay, but we hit him with the Wong Hazmat, and I think we just win with the Luke Cage. We do. Wow. I'm so surprised that that was not a Luke Cage. I literally would have put Rogue here for sure. But this is pretty fun so far, honestly. Shocker's always pretty good. It's a move deck. Interesting. It's a move deck. Go ahead and play Shocker here. Probably play Wong here. Yeah, Wong is always pretty strong into the left lane. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything. I think we play Wong. Maybe we play Wong here, I guess. It kind of hurts, but Wong here is really good, though. Because if it is, yeah, if they're going to go for like a Heimdall play, Wong is always strong here. Ooh, I think we have to go with the thing right now, just because this A-bomb potential. Yeah, just not a good, unfortunately, just not a good draw for us. We have the thing here. I think we'll play Iron Lad and maybe, hopefully, we hit like. I guess there's really not much left. I could hit Wasp. I mean. Okay, they play the Cloak. This is actually okay. So they're gonna move out of here. So we can move back here, which I think we do, maybe. Actually, you know what? I don't think they play Luke Cage in this deck. You know what? Maybe we just play... We move him, we play Wong here? But the problem is this will never be cheaper than this. What do we do next turn then? We would play A-Bomb Hazmat. I think... Unfortunately, we have to do something like this, yeah? So they Heimdall, right? Get the Zabu. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. So I get the Heimdall. I think we just have to do this. I don't know if this wins, but... Problem is we don't have Luke Cage either. This probably loses. I mean, in all times, but let's just go for it. I think they play a Heimdall here. Yeah. We saw that coming. But we didn't want to play for Murder World anyway. They don't really have that much strong... They don't really have much power middle, so... I think this should be fine. Oh, that's just enough for the win right there.